Hi, tonight we're going to talk about what is the oversoul. The soul is our unit consciousness or our spiritual self, while the oversoul is the collective consciousness that is the ultimate reality. Some call God. Our individual soul or self is our unit consciousness, connected to the oversoul, the supreme soul. It is the highest, boundless consciousness containing everything at all dimensions in a universal consciousness. It is boundless because everything is within it, so it is the creator of everything. It is the divine existence, the divinity within us that is indestructible. That is why Jesus said, "I and the Father are one." We live in division in parts and particles that will end and change. But we live in unity through our soul, and this beautiful whole is eternal and accessible to all of us. We are all a part of the one great oversoul, where the subject and object are one. Ralph Waldo Emerson, who wrote about the oversoul, said, "We live in a succession, in division, in parts and particles. Meanwhile, within man is the soul of the whole, the wise silence, the universal beauty to which every part and particle is equally related, the eternal one." Sri Aurobindo said, "The whole world yearns after freedom, yet each creature is in love with his chains. This is the first paradox and the inextricable knot of our nature." Awareness is our soul, a part of the oversoul. It is our natural state, but it is our mind that limits our existence and perspective. Our body and senses influence our mind, overpowering us, so we think our skin is like a wall in a space of time that separates us from everything. We think this separation is real and the wall is overwhelming. So many people lose themselves in desires and possessions on the physical plane and are deprived of their fundamental and natural intrinsic spiritual nature. Our soul is the conductor of a symphony that enjoys the harmony of the body, mind, and spirit. Everything is a vibration, as atoms are in continuous states of motion. Solid, liquid, or gas are determined by the speed of the vibration. Thoughts and sounds are also vibrations. Albert Einstein said, "Everything in life is vibration." He also said, "Everything is energy." Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy, this is physics. Nikola Tesla said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." In an atom, we have electrons vibrating in orbits around a nucleus that is also vibrating. A good model of an atom is an apple in the middle of a stadium, similar to the nucleus vibrating in an atom, while the electrons are vibrating on the rim of the stadium about the size of a small seed. The space between the nucleus and electrons is not empty, but filled with energy so that they communicate with each other. They do not touch each other, the same way the atoms in our body don't touch, even in chemical reactions, as electromagnetic energy is sent between the molecules to communicate. If our molecules are vibrating in harmony, we feel great. And if negative vibration interferes in thought, we feel bad. According to quantum field theory, particles do not exist as particles, as they are just excited fields of energy. All atoms, electrons, and molecules have their own field that extends into the universe, so have the same field and can be regarded as one. Consciousness is the purest form of this energy, with a vibration and awareness that does not lie, because it is who we are. Our thoughts have their own vibration, and we can control them so we can tune ourselves to a high vibration and radiate positive energy, or be the alternative, negative. The Dalai Lama says, happy people build their inner world, unhappy people blame their outer world. Neil deGrasse Tyson says, we are all connected to each other, biologically, to the earth, chemically, and to the rest of the universe, atomically. Osho said, don't seek, don't search, don't ask, don't knock, don't demand, relax. If you relax, it comes. If you relax, it is there. If you relax, you start vibrating with it. Practice being aware and our verbal thought disappears as we vibrate and are in harmony with everything. Our oversoul is already one in consciousness, so it does not have to do anything. Our consciousness has always been united, so we don't cause it, but become aware of it in the oversoul. It is beyond knowledge and ignorance, free from material attributes, so it is beyond the elements and our senses. We can't describe it, but it resides in all beings and in every atom of matter. It is the oversoul, the overseer of our actions, but no one can visualize it with sight or imagination because it transcends duality and plurality. We live in a progression of one thing flowing into another thing, in a division of parts and particles, so we see pieces by piece. But the silent soul or oversoul of the whole is one in eternal unity, where the subject and the object are one. This is the shift to consciousness from the mind that sees through the different frames, projecting in a strip of film, so creates change, time and space. But in consciousness, all frames exist at once. In consciousness, we see all the frames at the same time, not a strip, simultaneously in whatever order we want. One frame comes after another frame in a projection, an illusion, like the projection we are connected by blood to family, where we are connected to everyone by energy. Our mind and senses overcome us, so the walls of time and space look real, and we think we are humans having a spiritual experience. Pierre Teilhard de Chardin said, we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Ramana Maharishi said, realization is not the acquisition of anything new, nor is it a new faculty. It is only removal of all camouflage. Emerson said, within us is the soul of the whole, the wise, silent, the universal beauty, the eternal one. The eternal one. Thank you.